leaving southern Appalachia behind, push north and east to Maine. This coastline is dotted with islands, rugged rocks, coniferous forest, and quiet inland bays. Arriving in late fall, we'd successfully skirted leaf peeper season, that time of year when locals scatter to find respite from the surging masses. This is the time of year to be down east. This is the time of year to find solitude. All right, well, good morning, everybody. It's been raining nonstop for I don't even know, it feels like forever, 3 or 4 days. Finally, sun is out.
The sun is out.
And so we are getting out for a little leg stretcher.
We're on a mud hike.
We're on a mud hike. It's one of these really cool spots that you feel like time is just forgotten.
I feel like a hobbit's gonna come out.
It totally feels like a hobbit's gonna come out.
Doesn't it look like that though?
It totally does. And all this rain made this moss so happy. So this one winds through a forest and then I think gets down to the ocean. We're gonna find out.
Maine.
All right, ready,
Maine
Jenny?
attraction.
Ready, Jenny?
Oh, I was born ready, Dan.
All right, see you in a bit. Early settlers began moving into Maine in the 1600s. Long before that, this coastline had been explored by Vikings. And for hundreds, if not thousands of years, the Penobscot Indians called this part of Maine home. In more recent times, 8,000-year-old artifacts from an ancient people were dredged up from shorelines that have long since been flooded by glacial meltwater. Were there people before that? I imagine it must be so. And making footsteps in this forest feels like we've been transported back. It's as if any of the ancient inhabitants could step out from behind a tree or a rock at any moment. As with other places we've been, we yearn for a time machine, for a view into these people's lives. Alas, we will have to settle once again for imagination. We reach the end of the peninsula and of the hike. We spend time relaxing on the sand and the rocks. The sound of the wind and the waves is our only company. This is Maine. This is perfect. Pushing inland, we make our way to the White Mountains of New Hampshire. A 100 million years ago, magma from the Earth's core pushed up from below to create them. This range, the crucible of the Appalachian Trail, is known for its rugged, raw beauty. Home to some of the worst weather in the world, it claims the second highest recorded wind speed on Earth. We drive the back roads, find a sheltered spot amongst the trees, get the fire going, and watch the flakes fall. It was a good day. Dawn broke cold. The night storm was on the retreat, but it had left winter behind, guarding the high ground. The high summits forecast was calling for light and variable winds and temps in the teens. Perfect. Time to go hiking. All right, well, good morning. Jenny, how you feeling?
I can't feel my feet.
So, back in the whites and hooked up with an old buddy that I used to hike all the 48s with. Fresh snow. So we're gonna hike Garfield today. And nice to be back in the whites. Nice to see my buddy again. Nice that he's got a new pup. All right, anything, Jenny?
Can't feel my toes.
Known colloquially as the 48s, the Granite State is home to 48 mountains whose summits range from 4,000 to just over 6,000 feet in elevation. And regionally, it is the goal of many hikers to summit all of them. When compared to Western elevations, it's understandable that this achievement can be overlooked, if not downright laughable. That is, until one realizes that in the whites, it is about prominence and vert, not elevation. While trail selection varies, in order to summit all and join the 4,000 footer club, a person must hike somewhere around 300 miles and over 100,000 feet of vert. It is no easy task, but nothing meaningful ever is. And winter is the best time in these mountains. We make the final push and top out. Oh, hell yeah. We look across to Franconia Ridge, scan the Pemi, and glance at the Prezzies. Thank you, Garfield. On this day, you rewarded us. Our appetite for snow now satiated, it was time to exit the notch and get back to the coast. The Live Free or Die state has the shortest coastline in the U.S., but what it lacks in acreage, it makes up for in sheer beauty. I've walked this rocky coastline innumerable times, flipping over rocks in search of the sea creatures that lay beneath. It was good to be back. We spent time allowing the salty air to baptize the truck. It was time well spent. But I was itching to get back on the water. Every fall, the north wind sends the last remaining leaves to ground and the last remaining boats to their winter port. It's an annual milestone that pushes you from one season to the next. Since leaving the area, I had missed this milestone. Thankfully, my best friend had saved this final run for when I was in town. Steaming out for the last ride of the season brings a mix of emotions. You're sad that the season is over, but thankful for the memories that were made. You can't wait to see what the following season will bring, but don't want to rush the coming winter. It's like finishing a chapter in a great book with the excitement of what the next chapter will bring. And it is with these thoughts that we steam up the Piscataqua. We push past old fishing holes and laugh about times left to memory. We talk about friends and family who we've shared these waters with, people who shaped us. Much has changed over the years, but these waters, the currents, the tides, and the rhythm of the changing of the seasons, they march on. As we throttle down, the parallels to our year are undeniable. This year, like the season or a good book, is coming to an end. We are thankful for the memories we've made and the people who've helped shape our experience. How many chapters are left in this adventure? Only time will tell. Until next time, be well.